Hello. Do you ever feel like your appearance is too casual due to the clothing being sold nowadays? Do you feel like modern clothing, hairstyles, and makeup aren't the most flattering on you? We are taught to abide by society's teachings, which also includes wearing the latest clothing and moving forward with the fashion industry, no matter if we like it or not. You should never feel pressured to stay in the same fashion loop as everyone else, and I'm going to explain to you why. Over the course of time, fashion has continued to surprise us with the latest styles, whether it be a specific kind of neckline with the most popular style dress, or the most popular color that everyone's wearing. I think that each genre of clothing from each era had brilliant ideas in some of the styles that were created. I'm specifically talking about the vintage era today because of some of the secrets that some of the articles of clothing held to become closer to having the most desired appearance. In the 1920s, the age of the flapper girl, women typically wore a more straight-down style to their dresses. This style was considered daring because it ventured away from the normal style that showed off their hourglass figure. Flapper dresses were usually beaded and had many designs going on at once. While in most cases designers would say too much going on can become unattractive, the specific look gave women the opportunity to do more with their makeup, their hair, and pair glamorously with jewelry and add a final touch to their look. The 1950s, my personal favorite, ventured more towards styles that would show off their waist. Nowadays, people try and cover up their waist in order to look smaller. And while this does sometimes work, in the 1950s they discovered that drawing attention to your waist is the most effective way to appear smaller. The styles then were made to look tall and slim, and they typically wore T-length dresses, which is one of the most attractive lengths for dresses. Around this time period, a woman named Coco Chanel created the idea of the little black dress. It was said that the little black dress is considered the most classiest attire a woman could wear, and it was very suggested that every woman have their own, just in case of an upcoming special event. This look was supposed to appear youthful and elegant and was considered to be nicely paired with pearls. A woman would never dare leave the house without fixing her hair during this era. Women would often go to the salon once a week, and they would have their hair styled and would not wash it until the following week they went back. They would sleep with their hair wrapped in silks to maintain their hairstyle. Curly and voluminous hair was most desired in this time frame. Men during the 1950s wore nice preppy clothing that would be considered professional and sleek. The hairstyle for men was usually a side part and gelled to the sides to look like a proper gentleman. This was very desired back then and they always looked nice. They wouldn't leave the house without wearing something formal. For my conclusion, modernized clothing has become too casual and is typically unattractive on most body types due to the lack of shape within the clothing. It is still possible to get a hold of older fashion styles, and I would highly recommend doing so. Back in the 1920s, it would have been completely unacceptable to walk around even to the grocery store in a t-shirt. I believe that old fashion should come back into style and turn fashion into art, not a disaster. Thank you for listening.